All right, y'all. We're back. We left off last time clearing out these gobos. We still have to clear out the ones over here, Minthara. We're not going to kill Minthara. We're going to knock her out. We got to clear out the gobos that are here and here. But before we do that, I'm going to have to take a long rest. Shadowheart's out of spell slots. Astarion is over here, just not doing well.
What now?
And yeah, so we gotta do that. Plus, we're like being weighed down by so much. We might have to go sell some things too. But we're gonna start with taking a long rest and chatting with our friends over in camp. And that's how we're gonna start this. We're just gonna start this off with the long rest and talking to folks over in camp.
Never wanted the easy path.
Let's see what people got to say.
For the two of us.
Shah's blessings upon you.
I can't. Okay. Well, I don't need to talk to you in any way other than that. Karlak. Oh yeah, Karlak is injured because she kept jumping.
Soldier.
We were setting up the barrels and she kept jumping. We got some infernal metal. Should we do with it?
Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? Let's go find him.
Let's do it. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway,
started strong with a big old yawn, y'all. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask.
Karlak's gonna be my
I
wife.
was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be back in my home, not caring the world, and be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works.
Yeah.
Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Maybe. Oh, nope. I don't know why I'm taking that.
Soldier.
You and Mizora seem to know each other.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
You think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Yeah. I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Change the subject. So, about her tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding
Nah,
more
bro.
liquid into the mix?
Embrace it.
Well,
Consume
what can I
it.
say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the costs. It's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me stronger.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
You might be facing a call more powerful than we know. We need all the help we can get. Can't you see my example? Think it through, Karlak. There's a lot to begin here. We might be fine. Yeah. Oh no. I have to get at least 11. I failed. I failed convincing her. I convinced everybody but her. I've convinced everybody but her. I even convinced Lae'zel. What? My last inspiration here. Thank you. Jesus.
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? Now, we don't... Hey, soldier.
Actually, I think Will and Gale. I haven't convinced Will and Gale, but I've convinced Lae'zel and. Oh my God! I forgot we had gut here. Lae'zel, do we have anything to talk about?
Speak.
About your core with Shadowheart.
It is over where I am concerned.
I'll simply kill you both if it happens again. That's a relief. We won't survive if we don't stand together.
It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. I'm not going to engage any relationships with any of you dirty freaks out there. Starion seems to want to talk to me. Probably should go talk to Will at some point.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
Savor the Mimi. The moment when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first.
Oh.
In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
They may not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though.
That's true. But they will kill you.
Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the give, what in the hells would she taste like?
Something exotic, surely, and Amnan liqueur.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
Can I convince you to kill someone less useful?
No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just 2 friends talking.
Are we?
So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Gale, no question. You, of course.
Oh. I'm flattered. Who knew you had such taste?
Astarion, you and I are best friends.
Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into.
Anything good hunting?
Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives.
See you later. Astarion, do you have anything else to talk about?
I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows?
Drow.
Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
You can feed on me tonight if you like.
Darling, I thought you'd never...
Right. Will? Boring old Will.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as they
Making up for the fact that the last several
Zevran's
episodes
people
were
are
all
trapped.
nothing but combat, so I gotta talk to everybody now. What was it like being the son of Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells.
Ugh,
They were the
Will, you're so
bloods
boring.
hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothe. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not
Aw.
to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance. I'd love to see a demonstration. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think?
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them.
I mean, you sold your soul to a
Even if
devil.
I might look like one.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts of the devil? Get to the point. You mean Raphael? We should at least consider his offer given our circumstances. Interesting coming from someone who's already been ensnared by a devil. You mean Raphael? The right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him. No matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great.
Yeah, I know you know. Don't worry, I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure.
Sorry.
But the devil won't take just anything.
Sorry.
He'll take everything.
Take from him everything. Tell me, Will, how did you become the hell of the blades? The blade of the... I don't even know where the hell of the blades came from. The blade of the frontiers. Frontiers. What do you think of the...
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
You've seen how dangerous the absolute cultists are. We need extra help. Just look at me. How potent I'm becoming. Shouldn't we seize every opportunity possible? Damn. Didn't convince Will.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
Tell me, Will, how did you become the Blade of the Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me.
I hate that. I hate you.
After my exile, I was...
I'm kidding, I love you, Will. You're great.
Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved.
Sorry, my dog was barking.
The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
It's nice to finally meet, finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less
Will.
daunting.
You don't have to suck up to me, buddy. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges
this world have
snaking
mammoths?
down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places.
That's cool. What kind of mammoths?
I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the blade of frontier is no more, low less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Yeah. All right. I'm done with you for now. All right. We've talked to you. We've got to talk to Volo. I think we got to talk to Gale too.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama.
Cold hard facts, buddy.
And Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
I was thinking of the magical artifact. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale an artifact. During cover with us, where's the key momentum? Where's lock? Dancing lights. Wait, you can get rid of that. Don't need dancing lights.
Thank you.
Yeah. Savor it. Savor the gift I've given you.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among
I'd
friends.
just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Yeah. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes.
We
enjoyed each other's
That's why I don't
company.
like you, Gale. You gotta
Body.
brag too much.
Mind and soul.
I want to sleep with a god, a
But
big
even so, I desired
buff
more. You see, no matter how powerful
god
a
that will
wizard
throw me
we
over
mortals
his
shall
shoulders and
become,
just spank me. What?
we never scratch
Did I
more
say that
than
out loud?
the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond.
And you got too ambitious.
I
That's
sought
what
to
happens.
cross
You
her
got too
boundaries.
ambitious. It's okay. It happens. You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more fool than I thought. I applaud your ambition.
Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here
Give us
goes.
all the information, please.
Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then?
You know me. My gestures can never be grand
Sorry.
enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study.
Gosh darn, I wish I
what
would stop
happened next.
yawning so much. Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody, I keep yawning so much.
Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver.
Wake up,
as a
Jesus.
wise gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
Are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight.
Ugh, stop
this
it, Jesus.
orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest.
Stop it,
But it
Jesus.
needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however,
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
We've come this far together and we'll continue on together.
That
This is how it
is-
will be.
A great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me.
Who's
I'm
Gale talking to
humbled
at this point?
if you
Nobody else
stand
is
with
around
me.
us. He's just
Either
yelling
way,
into the
I will
void.
do my best not
Guess
to
he's
let
just
you
yelling at
down.
people across the way
I
from us.
stand at a precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth. Go ahead. I'm listening.
We'll finish conversation another time. Actually, we probably should just do it now. What am I doing with my life, y'all? What am I doing? Oh, with Volo here, we might be able to trade, right? Yeah. Trade max.
Ah, my God. Quite the cozy setup you
Skip
have
it.
here.
We'll go back to
I'll just
Gale
make
in a second.
myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
This first hour is nothing but talking to people.
I was just settling in.
Gotta
and
talk
reviewing
and make
my
up for it.
latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and of course, your esteemed company.
Of course. What do you know about mind flayers? We can trade with you. What do you got on you? New promise: when you heal a creature, it gains a 1/2. Oh yes, we need that. All right. Yes. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Revolting potion of speed? Sleep. Potion of sleep. We don't need potion of sleep. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Crude melee. All the way up to here. Yep. Silver plate, skulls. Okay, we got that stuff. We can get rid of that. Dun, dun, dun. That's the grenades. Oil of accuracy. Alright. Basic potion go away. Probably should use the basic potion and stuff, but like, I don't really use potions too much in fights. I probably should, because the stuff will probably go a lot quicker if I do, but I don't know, man. It just never really occurred to me to do that, you know? And then, like, okay, we have infernal armor there. Okay, we got the green stuff there. Hot topper, 603. Alright, we're gonna take the potions. I'll take that. I'll take all the extra food that you have. Balance this out. There we go. Alright. Basically canceled each other out. Okay, thank you. Oh. When you inspire an ally, you use bargain, you gain 4. I gain 4 temporary hit points. You know what? Let's take it. Let's take it. And then we're gonna finally put you on here.
What a day.
Still breathing. Despite everything. No traps, please.
Oh, we need to sell that. We need to sell this too. Dun. Oh no, is your... Camp supply pack. Camp supply pack. Alright. Got some more gloves. Continue. Got some amulets. Oh, well. Go. Weapons there. This needs to go to you, because you're going to heal people. These can all... Nope. Okay. This needs to get sold. That needs to get sold. You all can go over here. Karlak. 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 The alcohol needs to go to... Is it alcohol? That's potion of sleep. Needs to go to Lae'zel. Lae'zel and alcoholic, y'all. I should make those jokes. I think I say that every time. I apologize. Look at all that. Okay. What? What just happened? Why did that... God damn it.
Onward.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I hate this game sometimes.
Moment.
Alright, let's see. What else do we have? We have 8 potions there. Do we have potions in my alchemy pouch? No, not my alchemy pouch, but my pouch that I'm using here, because this is my potion pouch. Yep, we have 1. I think what I'm going to do here is... I don't think I need this pouch. With how I'm doing things, I don't think we need this pouch. So we're going to get rid of the pouch and put it in there. store things if we need to. You know, we'll store you guys. All right, we have those. Type. Yeah, we have that stuff. All right, I want to split these. I want to make sure everybody has 5 potions on them at all times. We'll go with Lae'zel first. I think Lae'zel already had one. Yeah, she already had some. Split. Okay. 4 in here.
Trust no one.
4, okay, cool. Go over here.
I wonder.
Sorry, I'm doing all my eager stuff here. What is that? Oh, I wasted a thing there. Hey, Liara. My baby just hopped on up. Yeah, we'll just be able to eat that, consume that later. What does this do? If the Weirded bears the Absolute's brand, they'll gain 1 bonus to saving throws. Oh my god, I need that for my person. I have the brand, I think. Unless I lost it because I died, but... Yeah, I lost it because I lost it. I lost it because I died. I also lost the thingamabobby, whatever it's called. All right. There we go.
Can't slow down.
Volo, let's talk real quick.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
No problem. What do you know about mind flayers?
I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not impossible, bruh. Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
It's not. It is true. I was captured by mind flayers before I'm lucky to be alive. I've also been infected with one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
I could if only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
Would I be? Would I be?
Affected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine, find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Indeed.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I want to get rid of this thing by any means necessary.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okie dokie. All right. Back to Gale, and Gale telling me about life.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I was wondering what condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
Damn.
I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. Eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were.
Never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not.
Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet
I don't believe you. I think I can do it on my own
well-suited
24/7,
mind,
7 days a week.
impartial, if not
That's what that means.
humble opinion.
I was writing about this that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes.
Karsus.
Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
God, I hate my dog sometimes. Liara, what are you doing? Liara just poked her head out from underneath the monitor. At that moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra.
Just so everyone knows, I don't hate my dog, I just don't want him barking.
Now, so many centuries
I love my
later,
pup.
try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus.
He
Not
just
to
drives me
destroy
insane,
Mistra,
just like Gale does,
to prove my love for her.
and will.
Tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
It's because people are ambitious and they always want power, Gale. You're no different from anybody else. What do you think of having a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's good. If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
All right. I think I've talked to everybody. I think everybody's told me what they need to tell me. Time to go to bed. Full rest. Oh, being taken to the darkness. I've ate so many of your tadpoles, by the way.
I
Look at that
promised
tail.
I'd be back.
I have the default
Don't
freaking
worry.
tiefling.
I have
Tiefling.
things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
So what should I be doing?
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
Mm-hmm.
That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the true souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
So who are you?
It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around.
Sounds good.
Hells, they need me.
I don't know if I
have to go.
trust you or believe you, but let's do it. What is going on over there?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down.
Good morning,
We must discover the
Nuggies.
source
How's it
of
going?
magic that controls the
How are you
parasites
feeling after your
before
24-hour
that
stream?
happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Will do. I like the Shadow Heart still glowing back there. I need you to come bring me back to life.
Let's try this way.
Good, Sleepy. Clocked into actual work for an easy Friday, so all is well. Nice. That's nice.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in
Dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun.
How
All right.
much farther can I go?
Alrighty then. We're done. Bolo. You gonna take my out?
something to
Bolo's
ask.
gonna take my eye. Bolo's gonna take my eye.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything? I want to cosplay as Volo. I say this every stream, but I just want to keep reiterating that I'm going to one day cosplay
My
as Volo.
research turned up a rather
I just gotta grow my
brilliant
mustache
technique that
out.
Seems quite actionable.
I think I can pull it off.
It's not too deep.
I already have the
Just
hat.
behind the orbital socket.
I just gotta get the
could
gear.
attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic after all.
I have a needle in my tunic after all. Yes. I need to get the. I want it with the needle guy. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've
assure you,
dreamt of it 1,000 times.
I gotta learn all
over.
his lines and his cadence. I gotta mimic him. Gotta become the perfect version of Volo in real life. That's my goal. This is Parasite is unusual. I'll do it. Just do
Volo
it.
carefully holds
Stick
one of
that
your
into my
eyes
eye,
open
dude.
And begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Endure the discomfort. Let him
The
carry
needle
on.
finds the gap between eyeball and socket.
Nuggies, would you let someone do
Volo
this to you to get a
frowns
tadpole out of your brain?
and begins to push.
Clench your fists.
Pain
Ugh.
shoots through your body as
I
the
mean-
needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Hold as still as
Volo
possible.
carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
I the implement will allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the
I feel
ice
like I would
pick
have passed out
closer
by
to
now
your
with like
eye.
someone digging into my eye like that. I feel like you would have
Cold
passed out,
metal
right?
Presses against the skin beneath your brow.
There's no reason why you should.
Then,
I mean, your body would probably go into shock,
Tap.
right?
Stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
I'm dead. My tiny legs. I hate this. Why are my tiny legs so tiny?
Cosmetic damage.
Why is my leg so tiny? You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Shove that into my eye.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
See ya. I can see invisibility. Bleeding eye, 2 turns remaining. I can see. All right, so we've done it. The first, we've got through all the talkie stuff in camp. I've been meaning to do that. Now we can see invisibility, people, forever. So let's leave camp. We've sold every. Oh, we need a.
No time to dally.
Need to equip this ring for you. So it's like every time she heals, we increase attack rolls. She also, yeah, we're just getting a bunch of stuff to like boost our people when she heals. She's a big old Healy girl. A lot of extra stuff.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time.
You're voluntarily telling me about yourself. Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Use the parasite to explore mind. Hey, Garrus.
I
The cat is sitting on top of my computer.
How it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Young Shadowheart. Puppies. Wolves. Beauty patooties. I love them. Ah! Demon lady! More demon people. The wolf got killed. Dang.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah.
It hurts.
It hurts. That's all I remember.
Thank you for sharing with me. No wonder you're so dedicated, Shar. You feel like you owe her your life.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Must have been important to her.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
Your wound is causing you too much pain, Shadowheart. There must be a way to heal it. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. Let's leave. All right. All right. It's the top of the hour break time. That this first hour of the stream was just nothing but talkie. So we're going to do a little bit of combat when we get back. We got to take down Minthara. We got to clear out outside of the goblin camp. We got to kill everybody outside. We got a lot more combat to do, basically. I'm wiping out all the goblins. Every goblin must die, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a horrible human being, I know, but Gleekus does not like goblins. So that's really what it comes down to.